Dave, I suppose, for putting Chris and I on a lawnmower when we were 2 years old and still in diapers, and to my mother who allowed that to happen, because it really taught us to honor work and persevere and be self-sufficient, and that led to nicknames like the Bash Brothers, Crash and Bash, the Thud Brothers. And as Chris and I grew up together, we were not only brothers but best friends. And we got good at crashing and bashing. I got really good at bashing stuff and crashing stuff, and Chris got very good at fixing things. I can remember getting a snowmobile for Christmas, and my bright idea is let's see how many 360s we can do on the lake. And then Chris's bright idea was he learned how to fix the windshield after we rolled it over. Yeah. So, first of all, Chris, congratulations. Being 15 years married, I can tell you, having a bride, having a teammate for life is really truly something special. So, and I know Lucy, beautiful. She's got raised beautiful children, and I know you will be a guiding light to them as you've been a guiding light to me. As early as, or as of late of 2 days ago, as I get lost on a pontoon in the middle of the lake in the fog, who do I call? I call Chris. I've got Lucy's beautiful children on the pontoon, and we're aimlessly flailing about, and Chris was able to guide us in, and I appreciated that about it. And it really goes to quite a few things Chris has done for me throughout growing up and in my life. So I'm glad to be your best man. You've been my best man since you were born. So if you guys could please give the beautiful couple a round of applause. Thank you. Let's have a toast, and let's toast to happiness and to marriage. Cheers. Thank you, Lucy. Thank you, Chris.
I have known Luz for many years, and she's the friendliest, sweetest, most caring friend. I stand here representing her many friends and her family in the Philippines. Chris, I want you to say that you are very lucky. You will live today with a wife who is warm, loving, and caring. You both are lucky. How blessed you are that we celebrate your love on this beautiful day surrounded with friends and family. They said, a good marriage isn't something that you can find. It's something that you make. It's about memories of togetherness, forgiveness of mistakes, and a promise to never give up on each other. You cannot hope for a happy marriage, but you can create it. Chris and Luz, you make a beautiful couple. I ask everyone to stand and raise our glass. Here's to you both, a beautiful pair, Mr. Chris Brenny and Mrs. Luz Brenny. For all our love and wishes, wish you nothing but the best in your life together. Cheers to the happiness of the bride and groom, Mr. and Mrs. Chris Brenny. Cheers!
Chris and Lucy, may the sun always shine softly on you. May the wind be calm and warm. And may you have fully charged batteries your whole life. Congratulations.
So I didn't know that I was going to be giving a speech, but first I want to say congratulations for your marriage. Uh, Chris was a really good uncle to me, and I hope Luz would also be a really good aunt to me also. I guess congratulations.
Well, congrats, Mom. Congrats to you too, Chris. I just want to say thank you for supporting me through all the activities I do as a kid, Mom. I didn't really realize it, like, growing up, like, oh, you did a lot for me. But, looking back now, there's a time to reflect, and I can see, like, I wouldn't be anywhere without you. So thank you for that. And Chris, I know you haven't been here all my life, but you're a really good person. I can see you're going to be good for, my mom going forward. And, well, if you have any kids, that too, I don't know what you're thinking. But I wish you a good marriage.
Congratulations to the new couple, and I wish you all the best, and welcome to the club to start with. Maybe the best thing that I can share with a newlywed is to say something about the marriage that we had with my wife. We've been sharing together for the past 35 years, raising 4 children. But the beauty with this kind of relationship is love knows no bound where to go or where to pick the best guy for you or the best partner in your life. There was one time when I was in college, I kept chasing girls. There was a point when maybe this will be the first time that I will say to my wife, there was a time that I had 3 girlfriends at the same time. But the luckiest, the most fortunate among them was the one I have now. Because I told her, don't get jealous. This is a normal reaction or normal thing that happens between lovers in Paris. There's always jealousy. So we were able to withstand all those struggles in life to make our relationship galvanize a good chemistry with each other. So we focus on the good sides. And there are times, because marriage, we cannot really find a perfect marriage. So there are times that we can dig in weaknesses. But I told my children, don't focus on the weaknesses. It will make a distant relationship. But focus instead on what made you love your girlfriend or your wife. So with all those struggles and sacrifices, we have been through thick and thin. There were times that we really had so much quarrel, maybe 3 times. But it really shaped our relationship, to say it in short. Because I am a man that really doesn't like to hurt my wife. So when times get rough, that she gets mad at me because of the text messages that she always read in my phone, I told her, don't keep on trying to open my phone. They are my friends. They are my patients, because I was a dentist in the Philippines. And then, there are times that she really can't stop looking at my privacy. So we have some quarrel. But you know what I did? Because I don't like to hurt him, whenever she is in her highest tantrum, I will just say, when she's already trying to talk something strong, which I'd like to avoid because I don't like to use my strength. I don't like really to hurt my wives, instead just to hug or love him. So I will go somewhere. So when the sea is already calm, or when she is already peaceful, that's the time I will come back. But the driver will tell me, Dan, come home. He will pick me up. Your wife cook you a favorite adobo chicken. So there's no way for me to turn that invitation. I have to go get home. And that's how we built our good relationship for 35 years and still going. See, the longer we stayed, it's like a wine. It's aged. It's getting, sweeter and sweeter. So this is a Chris that I'm trying to dedicate to you and Luz. Don't get bothered by the talks or something that will just try to do something in your relationship. Don't mind him. Just mind whatever Luz is telling you. And that will keep you alive every day, every hour, every minute. That's what we've been doing. Yeah. Whatever she likes, then I go with her. I don't argue, or else I will be in my bed. I cannot, especially during winter time when it's too cold in Chicago. Oh my goodness. It's difficult to sleep without a natural blanket. And now I'm so proud and really deeply honored, not only to be invited in this very precious and once-in-a-lifetime activity, but especially to represent a family. I've known Luz for quite long, and we speak the same dialect, and her place. We belong in the same region, and it's just a 3 hours travel to her place. So maybe I don't like to lengthen more of my speech because there are some interested parties telling me to stop it now. I like to say something. So, well, let's enjoy the party, and Grace and Luz, go and multiply, fill the earth with a dozen of kids. The grannies are waiting. Thank you very much.
Hard act to follow up. My name's Michael Toady. I've been married to the Brenny family for 37 years. And I've known Keena Brenny since 7th grade. So I thought I'd let you know something about the Brenny family. It's loose? Okay. You will be, if you go home and you visit the Philippines, you will be somewhere, and you will say your name, Mrs. Brenny. And they'll go, oh, Brenny, are you from Foley, Minnesota? There are Brennys everywhere. There's towns named after Brennys. They're good, hard-working American people. I've known Chris and Joe since they were. I was jealous. They could drive a tractor at 4. I couldn't. But they did a great job. But much happiness. We're going to be celebrating our 37th anniversary this July 24th. And I hope you have just as long or longer marriage. So congratulations and welcome to the Brenny family.